the Tren thing, is that the worst one psychologically?
Tren is the worst offender for your psychological state, not just because the drug is bad, but it also like ruins your sleep. So you get like Tren cough I mentioned.
I'm going to show you how bad the Tren cough actually is.
Oh my God.
The Tren cough is serious and it's nothing to play with. For me personally, the longest Tren cough I had was 1 minute and 30 seconds. And the shit was so annoying because it felt like I was gonna throw up my food I just had. Does it matter on the dosage you're taking? No, it don't matter. I don't care if you're taking 20 milligrams of Tren. You will still get the Tren cough. It all depends on your body. I have friends that took 500 milligrams of Tren and had the Tren cough for 30 seconds. And sometimes you don't get it. It's like a hit and miss.
So you get like Tren cough I mentioned, but Tren sweats is another one where it almost induces like a menopause like hot flash, sweating in your sleep, and you wake up just fucking drenched.
Jesus
and it like
Christ.
really fucks up your sleep, and it makes you hyper paranoid.
Are you really grateful for your sleep now? Because if you're not going to be grateful with your sleep with Tren. How does it feel to be on Tren and sleep? It feels like a horror movie. Now I'm gonna tell you about this experience I had from a friend. He was trying to get some sleep. He was on his 3rd week of running Tren. It felt like someone was in his house the whole night. My friend felt like there was somebody stalking him in his own house. He was on eggshells the whole night. On top of that, he did feel like his girlfriend was cheating on him, which made him do shit he wasn't supposed to do. He was paranoid, and at the same time, he couldn't sleep if he wanted to because he was so irritable. He tried to close his eyes, tried to take 50 milligrams of melatonin, which I recommend never to do. It's not safe. He looked at women like they was all pieces of meat. And the ugly girls that used to be the 2s now turn into the 6s. He just came more attractive to women. He wanted to just fuck everything in sight. And Tren makes you do that. And it really depends on what type of man you are in your morals, because it's going to play more into what you think, who you are, the foundation of yourself.
As well, which is no good, because even though you're this jacked, sometimes confident guy, other times you're unreasonably insecure, and you like a very common outcome is for guys to think their girlfriends are cheating on them just out of nowhere by being on Tren.
Really?
And they end up becoming oddly behaving. Sexual deviancy is also a very common.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, on Tren. And it's thought to be the progestogenic activity because it's derived from nandrolone, which is a progesterone receptor agonist as well. And progesterone is thought to be very implicated in gay sexual tendencies as you grow up if you had heightened exposure to progesterone in utero. Oh. And highly dopaminergic drug as well, which in excess can cause like really weird sexual deviancy as well. And yeah, it's like really fucking potent and good at what it does. It builds lean mass, and it's like a really dry compound. It doesn't make you watery.
So Tren is the only steroid I know that can literally work overnight. I do have to say this because this is very important, because somebody that's watching this right now could be looking at a vial of Tren, watching this video, thinking about injecting it. There are guys out there that will literally put car oil in a vial and give it to you and say it's Tren. I have to tell you that because I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to save somebody's life because it's serious. I know kids that took Tren from people at their local gym and went to the hospital the next day. There are people out there putting anything in vials just to make money. And I don't care how legit the vial looks. There's guys out there that have printing machines that's making this shit in their own backyard. They don't tell you this on the internet, but I'm just being real. I just want to let you guys know there are people out there doing it. So if you find a legit source, meaning you kind of got to do some background research on where you're getting it from, who took it, who's taking it now. Like, these are questions you should be asking somebody that's supplying you these things. And I'm only saying this to save your ass, because the last thing you want to do is think you're taking Tren and you end up in the hospital and then you lose all hope in your dream body, which you can achieve at a slower pace or at a more cautious pace if you do the research.
And because it's so good at making you extremely strong too, without an excess of body weight, it's like highly sought after in many sports because you don't have to worry about jumping up in weight class while you're getting the strength increase that is like humongous.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was one of the drugs that was used in the Duchess cocktail, which is what Rodchenkov would have his athletes swish around in their mouth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was absorbed buccally.
Do you see how Joe Rogan is so intrigued by it? Wow. Wow. Oh, really? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So why is that one good for fighters? I would think that like getting super emotional though.
Yeah, you could argue that the emotional instability is not good.
Yeah.
But
paranoia
it makes you very
terrible.
Aggressive. The psychoactive effects in the gym can be very helpful for training and stress resilience. And some people, it's not everyone who becomes paranoid on it. It's highly individual dependent. Some people, you will often hear people say, oh, people overblow the side effects of Tren. It's not that bad. And then other people who will say it ruined their life. So it's highly individual dependent, like any drug.
That's exactly what's going on in this industry. People are showing people Tren, all types of steroids, and that's the reaction they're getting. Wow, wow, because it really is a miracle drug. Unfortunately, it has this generation in a headlock because everybody thinks they're going to get the results like their favorite influencer. That's not how it works, and I hate to ruin your hope, but what's going to get you results similar to the influencers you look up to? Accountability and discipline is the foundation to success. That goes with your body, that goes with your mindset, that goes with making money. You have to be disciplined. When you feel like you don't want to go to the gym, get your ass up and go to the gym. That's discipline. When you feel like you're comfortable and you're laying in bed with your girl and she's giving you all the hugs and the snuggles and you don't want to go to the gym that day, push her the fuck off and say, look, I got to go to the gym. I got to make these gains. I got to get better. And I promise you, she will respect you more for staying dedicated to being a man and being dedicated to your goals. I really just want to end this video with you guys just thinking about your health, because I know right now for some people, you guys are tempted to look more into it. But if you find yourself going down this rabbit hole where it's more intriguing and more intriguing and more intriguing, I can't tell you what to do, but I just want you to be aware of everything, the goods, the bads, the ugly, all of it. You need to know this stuff, because once you get in it, it's like going to hell to get out. Think about your health, think about your relationship, think about your family, because it's not just affecting you, even though it technically is, because you're putting it in your body, but it makes you who you are. And it all depends on your foundation and your genetics and your mindset. But I can tell you, you are going to see some type of results. It could be bad results or it could be good results. But with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe if you guys are new to my channel. Follow me on social media. If you guys care about your health, make sure you guys check out my Train with Anthony. Train directly with me. I'll give you the nutrition plan and all the supplements you need to know. And I'll give you the results that you want. If you want to be natural or unnatural, I'm going to give you the guidance you need to get you where you want to be. Train with Anthony. Click the link in the bio. It's your boy. I'm out.